everyone, thanks for stopping by. This is Retro Fun Tech. So today I have another installment in my series of Android games with controller support. This is part 4 and features the Ayn Odin 2, the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, and the Anbernic RG556. Now, this is a big, exciting video because there are a lot of popular and well-known games that I am showcasing. A few games are new to Android, and there are a few that have been around for a while, but now they have controller support and work pretty well with some key mapping software. So just like in previous videos in this series, I will let you know how much the game is, if it works on all the devices, and where to find it, or if you have to do something funky to get it to work on your device. Spoiler alert, the last game on the list is going to take a little bit of magic to get it to work, but it's kind of fun and I'm excited to show it on the list. This is a pretty long video and probably worthy of some DoorDash or pizza delivery. So with all that out of the way, let's check out the games. First up on the list, this game doesn't really need much of an intro. Mostly everyone out there has heard of this and probably played it before. A lot. I have never featured this game on the Android Games with Controller Support series because it doesn't have native controller support. However, the key mapping software that is on the Odin 2 and the RP4 and 4 Pro have definitely been updated to now work and support this a bit more. I would love it if the developers would just get it together and make this completely compatible with Android-based handhelds. Hopefully it will only be a matter of time. The 556 key mapping software is a bit different from the RP4 and the Odin 2 software. I did get it to map, not perfectly, however, with some tweaking, I'm sure it would do just fine. I honestly don't play this game that much and suck at first-person shooters. Go ahead and laugh. Okay, that's enough.
It's you. Huh. It's been a long time. I don't want another boring party.
Get off my back.
But you promised me a party, and that's what I want.
That's up to your skills.
The Devil May Cry series isn't new to gaming, and you likely have played it on a console before, but this game is new to the Android platform and was just released at the beginning of 2024. Also, just like Call of Duty Mobile, this game doesn't have native controller support, and you will need to map the controls. Once I did that, I had a really good time playing this game. It's actually awesome. This is another classic. Well, at least according to some. You may have played this on another system. This game actually has been available for a while, but in my opinion, the key mapping software was never up to par for it. The game is full of ridiculousness and endless laughs. Have fun with this one. This is a really cool indie game that I ran across and started enjoying. It's sort of a 2D Metrovania platformer and really reminds me of Celeste if you played that game. Doom re-released their original Doom game for their 25th anniversary. I remember playing this on a floppy disk way back when. If you like first-person shooters, you should pick this up, because this game kind of started it all. It's nice to finally see a Diablo come to Android, and it's an MMORPG. You can see how gorgeous this game looks on all the devices I'm using. After using the button mapping software, it's pretty easy to play this game. Well, it's really easy to control, not play. Have fun dying, I mean playing.
Vengeance will be mine. Not been long, yet you are too late. Wortham is dead.
The gift of blood shall open our Lord's path.
So this is a game that I've barely been able to run on any other Android handheld before because they weren't powerful enough. Now that the Odin 2, RP4 Pro, and even the 556 are out, you can, and that's super exciting. That is one of the reasons that this game has never been featured in this video series before. Along with that, you will need to use the key mapping software on your device. Unfortunately, Genshin doesn't have native controller support for Android, but now that we have some decent key mapping software built into the handhelds, you can definitely play. Be aware, this game does eat up a lot of room, and the updates seem to take forever. Also a note, Genshin does work on the RP4 and 4 Pro. However, I couldn't get Genshin Impact to log in on my Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. This is due to a weird bug in the background that doesn't support Twitter. I tried to create a new Genshin account just for the sake of this video, and it was a gigantic hassle that ended up not working. So just so you know that if your account is connected to Twitter, you won't be able to play Genshin, as there is no fix for Twitter and the Retroid devices.
Come on out. Emerge. Show them. Come on out. Right here. My apologies. Take flight.
This is a neat little top-down shooter that I came across. It's a sci-fi, Wild West adventure in outer space. Kind of space cowboy-esque. This is the second in the series, and there's a third. But it doesn't take place in space, so I kind of didn't do that one. This isn't your ordinary dual-stick shooter. The emphasis is on tactile combat and stealth rather than just spraying bullets, and there's a story. This also is the first game that isn't supported by the Retroid Pocket 4 series. So being a huge Star Wars geek, I had to add a Star Wars game in here. The LEGO games are super fun to play, and they aren't just geared towards kids. Most of the LEGO games should work. I'm showing this one in specific because it's free. There are quite a few other LEGO games, but they are paid. Now, as far as the controls are concerned, both the Odin 2 and the RP4 Pro worked really well, and kind of right away. I did end up mapping a few buttons. However, the RG556 had trouble with this game. I couldn't get the button mapping software to work at all. If you have the 556 and get this game to work, let me know in the comments below.
Come on, let's find Tekka's hut. Come on, let's find Tekka's hut.
Before the light of the gods entered the world, there was only darkness ruled by titans. After an epic war, Zeus seized the heavens and exiled the titans, seeking to imprison them for all eternity. But even a god's prison may be breached.
This was originally a PC game from 2006. Titan Quest is an action RPG set against a mythological background. The Titans have escaped from prison and are hell-bent on destroying the Earth. Create your character, explore ancient civilizations like Greece, Egypt, Babylon, and China, and fight against hordes of legendary creatures. There is also a legendary edition for $19.99.
The waters within these fountains are blessed by inspiredly to speak of the mighty few. Drink from a different fountain, and the Hello, stranger. I'm Diomedes, the leader of this small village. Do you mean to say, please? Our farms and our family, we barely have men enough. Our farmers are terrified. They are peaceful.
You there, soldiers, satyrs, harpies! It's as if all the things painted on a vase were sent to... You must have been sent by the gods! Holding up, but what's the use? These shrines are ancient.
Hello, stranger. I'm Diomedes, the leader. We barely have men enough to keep the beasts from our gates.
Subdivision Infinity is an immersive and pulse-pounding sci-fi 3D space shooter. I really like this game. There's a little bit of button mapping and then the game just kind of works. And it's a ton of fun to play. Any game that feels like I'm controlling an X-Wing in Star Wars wins in my book. Demons Must Die is a fast-action stickman slasher with amazing graphics and very addictive gameplay. Demons are trying to conquer the planet, and you should stop them at any cost. And unfortunately, this doesn't work on the RP4 Pro. This is another classic that's on Android. If you haven't heard of it or played it on a console, then you should definitely check it out. Barrel through traffic-packed streets, hurdle off of parking garages, and crazy combo your way to crazy money in a wild, frantic race to scare up most of the fares. In Crazy Taxi, time is money, and only the craziest cabbies come out victorious. Also, this doesn't work on the RP4, but the good news is that this is the last one of those on this list. Available exclusively for Netflix members, so you do need a Netflix subscription. Dust and Neon is a classic top-down twin-stick shooter with RPG progression and influences from the roguelite and looter-shooter genres. You're a Wild West cyborg fighting an army of robots in this futuristic action-packed shooter.
Just needed some tweaks, a little science, and my ingenuity. Look at you now, glorious! We need to cleanse this world of the robot obsession. Kill everyone that stands in our way. Should you ever fail, don't worry. We'll simply try again.
So this game has been out for a few months, and everyone is going nuts over it, including myself. It's a card game with poker and RPG elements to it. I know, sounds weird, but trust me, if you like playing cards, I think you might like this. Now, if you are familiar with this game, it's on Steam. I have a couple links in the description below, an article from Retro Handhelds by Andrew. If you have a copy of this awesome Steam game, you can make an APK and put it on any Android handheld, including your Android phone. I was going to add this into the video, but this video is already too long, and Mr. Retro Game Core did a game tutorial that's amazing that I have linked below. So you're welcome, and I'm sorry because your family and friends might not see you for a week after you get this game. Have fun! So there you have another 15 Android games with controller support. I hope you enjoy these on your handhelds. If you like this series and have a game you are interested in and want me to test, let me know in the comments below. Also, I have a brand spanking new Discord server. The invite link is also below. Come join and hang out with myself and others and talk about retro games and have some retro fun. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and even share this video with someone who is a big Android game person or is looking into getting their first Android handheld. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome, everyone, and go play some games.